Welcome po sa tongue diagnosis, and our topic this afternoon is tongue coatings and the 8 principles. Assessment of coating is important in order to carry out a differential diagnosis according to the 8 principles. Thick coating reflects excess, while lack of coating reflects deficiency. Example, in stomach and kidney yin deficiency, there may be absence of coating, often in combination with a red tongue body. But in spleen and kidney yang deficiency, which can lead to accumulation of dampness, development of this excessive disorder is manifested in thick, white, slippery coating. Tongue body will typically be pale and swollen. Okay? As a general rule, white coating reflects cold and yellow one reflects heat. Diagnosis of tongue coating is important when illnesses are caused by externally contracted pathogenic factors. In such cases, coating will reflect quality and depth of penetration. Thus, in externally contracted wind cold, the coating is white, while in externally contracted wind heat, it may be yellow. So this is the difference between cold and heat. Okay? And at onset of a banal cold caused by externally contracted wind cold, coating is often white and thin, also typical of a normal tongue coating. Okay? Once a cold has been contracted, thickening of tongue coating over 1 to 2 days reflects further penetration of pathogenic factor. At this point, coating begins to change its color and tends to become yellow, showing that externally contracted wind cold has transformed into heat in the interior. This transformation is also manifested in location of coating on tongue body. Tongue tip reflects exterior of body, while middle and posterior thirds of tongue reflect interior. In externally contracted wind cold, theory is that coating is mainly located on anterior third of tongue, but in clinical experience, it is often not visible. Okay? Now, it is important to realize that coating at this stage is still quite thin. This tells us something about location and pathogenic factor, which means that illness is still in superficial level of body and has not yet penetrated into the interior. If this thin white coating is also wet, dispersing function of lung qi is impaired. Okay? In pathogenic factor that has penetrated to a deeper level, coating will be located in center of tongue. If coating becomes yellow and dry, it points to inner heat beginning to injure the fluids. Thus, color, thickness, moisture, location of coating on tongue body are all provide information about a disorder caused by externally contracted pathogenic factor. Interestingly, distribution of coating can be found in acute disorders in lesser yang or Xiaoyang stage of 6 stages of disease. One-sided, white, slippery, or wet coating in right half of tongue means that pathogenic factor is half exterior and half interior. So let's take note of this. Okay. In this right-sided coating, if this right-sided coating is dry and yellow, it represents retention of phlegm heat or damp heat in the gallbladder. By contrast, a one-sided yellow coating on left half of tongue indicates heat in the liver. So let's take note of the coating. If the yellow coating is on the right side, so it pertains to retention of phlegm or heat or damp heat in the gallbladder. But if it is on the right side, it indicates heat in the liver. So that is the difference. Okay. Thus, yellow strips of coating on either half of tongue signify intense damp heat in the liver and gallbladder. Okay? Yan lang po. Thank you so much for listening. Ay, may dito pa pala. This illustration are the changes to the coating due to the penetration of externally contracted pathogenic factors. The arrow indicates the direction of the penetration from the exterior to the interior as illustrated above. Okay? Yan lang po. Thank you so much.